Hey everybody, yes, you've got the right channel. This is Grandpa Doss Farms, and I realize you don't see Grandpa, but you see Grandma Doss
and Matt Doss.
Matt Doss Way.
On Grandpa Doss Farms.
On Grandpa Doss Farms.
Yeah.
He's not quite up to feeding, and I've had to kind of fill in, which he didn't want me doing, and a lot of you have commented that Grandpa didn't want me in the pig pen, but I've been in the pig pen. He's going to make sure I'm doing it right. So
you do it better than anybody. Trust me.
Yeah, right.
Trust me.
So he's going to go with me and kind of follow me, make sure what I've been doing is okay, because if not, we may be in trouble.
I'll help where I can. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Start with the chickens is what I normally do.
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, and by the way, you might tell them the temperature today.
Oh, I know. What is it, like 70 something?
I don't even think it's in the 70s. It's in the 60s.
Good. I know. You got the right attire on. I don't.
Yeah, I'm dressed for winter.
Wonder if we got anybody in there broody.
Well, we did this morning.
Oh, yeah?
I think that's her that just made the, is it Ellie Mae?
It's probably Annie Oakley.
Okay.
Or Mae
you
West.
Take a peek and see?
Yep. All right.
I'll get the eggs on the very bottom, but that's not the one she's sitting on. Oh, here she comes.
Okay. Here, hang
Come on out. Keep going. Good girl. Way to go. Were you on any eggs? Well, you did lay one.
Is she getting out on her own?
She did.
All right.
That is a fresh egg.
No chicken tossing today, huh?
Uh-uh. Oh.
Oh, boy. They sure know how to dirty a coop, don't they?
I know.
All right.
Oh, and I even got to clean the coop once. Once
Fun,
was enough.
Fun.
Here, just hang on to him until I get these other two out.
Oh, one of them's real warm.
I know, that's the one she just laid.
She just laid it.
But that's okay. I mean, that means she's not broody. She was just laying an egg.
What, are you wanting some wormies?
Am I supposed to clean these out too?
Oh, we'll do it here in a little bit.
Here, let me have the eggs and you go ahead and do the worms.
Okay. All right. Come here, sweetie. Get you some worms. You want to see if there's any bugs in here? Gotta check. Sorry, I think that the weather ran them off. They're all hiding.
Ugh.
They don't like to be cold, okay? Roaches don't like to be cold.
Hand me that scoop in there, would you please?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much I'll do and so much I won't, so. Not putting my hand back in there.
I don't blame you. There you go. There's actually a roach down in here. I'm going to get him and just throw him out there. Where'd he go? Did he not make it out? Oh. Well, he dug himself a hole. There you go. Release him out there. Are you Delilah? Yeah, we'll go with that. I got you over there in the dais. They just stare at you like, come on. We're not walking over there. You hook us up.
Is there a reason there would be chicken feathers all over one of these?
I've wondered that myself.
Okay.
I don't know if it's just a stressful situation they go through in there, but they explode out of some end. And there's just feathers. Like,
gotta get the egg out, huh?
It's weird. It's so weird how Baby and Miss Kitty hang out with chickens.
I know.
She just walked right by it. You just never know. Unlikely friends.
Well, there's a little story behind that too.
Oh yeah?
I've been trapping for raccoons because we've had raccoons in the garage and they have eaten almost an entire bag of dog food. They tore into the worms, and so I trapped and I caught 2 of them. Then I called Chad and said, now what do I do? So he had to drive up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you don't call Matt on because Matt doesn't know what to do.
I don't either. All right, I can do it. Watch, I love this game. It's this one right here that plays it. Come here. Yep, you know.
You can always count on her.
But there's never bugs when it's this cool.
I know.
She gets upset.
They count on it, though.
She lets me know she's not happy about it. I know. The crickets are the ones she really likes, and I like it when she gets them because that way they don't hop on me. Okay, ready? Nope. None there.
Not today.
All right, we're going to do the big mouse game. Come here.
Oh, yeah. She's ready.
You better be ready.
Yeah, go over there, Ginger. I assume you're Ginger.
Ready, set, go. With me, she always looks at me like, how do I know you're not going to let go of that?
She's usually really good at digging with her feet. Come on, get in there, Ginger. Use your feet. Dig around.
Look at this big bug. Oh, yuck. She ate the whole thing.
Oh, I know. The last time we did a video, she got a frog, and they use it as a trophy for 10 minutes.
She ate the whole frog?
Yeah, she sure did.
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't me.
They'll put the whole frog down. See, there she uses her feet. You can always count on her. She never fails to check under these water.
They're all like, where's our water? Okay, we're done playing. We got to get water.
I'm going to get you some water.
Right.
Grandma, you're making us all look bad. You know that, right?
I just want to make sure
You're
I'm
way
doing
better.
it right. You know, I edit up in the house, and Dad said, "You did a lot of the little things that I do," and I said, "Like I see it every time I edit." I don't know
I've
why
watched
that's
you for just a couple years.
I'm not sure why that's a huge surprise.
Well, and you've been out here and done this too, so you know what you're doing. You could write out the instructions as good as Grandpa.
I don't know.
I just do my best.
The first day was kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
You know, I mean the pigs especially, but I have figured out, you know, with Bella not being quite up to par, she doesn't just come running. So I can beat her. It's the other two. I have
Look at Beep Beep doing the flamingo.
Is it?
Puts one leg up. Beep Beep, show us how it's done, man.
Oh man.
Pop that flamingo. I don't know if you can see it through the fence, but it's hilarious how he stands. All right, well, let's get him some water, and then we'll go check on the dogs and goats and pigs.
Sounds good.
Oh, you know what? I got the dog treats, don't I?
Yep.
All right. I'll hook them up. Hi, Miss Riley. Here you go.
Oh, you get a whole one.
Mm-hmm.
I was given instructions to only get half.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
There you guys go. Oh, well, you got to chew it. You know? Come on, Riley. Is this your first time eating a treat? Slow down.
This is where I get stuck because they usually get in my face.
Well, if you have to, use the bucket to get
I
through.
do.
Oh, Riley, get down.
But Sissy gets up there.
Get down.
Get down.
Get down, Riley. Get down.
This is where I struggle because they want to walk and be protective, and they get in my way, and I can't walk.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to keep moving.
I know. You're head of the
I'm
line
the head of
today,
pack.
so. Hey, Boo Boo. What's up, buddy? Gizmo, you got some bed hair going on. I'm gonna have to brush you out or something, dude. And he's still wagging that tail up. Wag that tail. What, huh? Let me guess, you can smell my pocket? Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Come on, guys. Follow Fox and P-Dub. Let's try to catch Rambo while he's moving. Rambo, show us your cat. Somebody said it's starting to look like a chicken. It does look like a chicken too. He's got a cat or a chicken. I guess it's up to the eyes of the beholder. Looking good, buddy. Yeah.
You know they say that animals can sense your fear.
Yeah.
That
Livy's
one knows.
all over it, huh?
Yep.
I would agree with that because she can definitely tell sometimes whenever I'm like, hey, don't chase after me.
She
And so
says,
she just
"Oh,
chases
she
after
brought
me even more."
reinforcements."
Yep.
I get how this works.
Yep. Oh, my bad. That's on me. Woo, good catch.
I'd fire you, but right now you're the only help I got.
I feel that. Where's Lola? She must be in the
usually
porta hut.
Out by the shed, or yeah, she could be.
Oh, there she is.
Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna rinse them out for me?
Yep. She got that weird little
I know.
noise. Sounds like she's airing out.
I'm gonna put some of this in a syringe and go over there and see if I can feed her.
I'll try to distract the others.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I don't know
No,
if we can get that in the syringe, though.
Well, this watered down part, I think I can.
Okay.
Let's try it and see.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave this down here.
Yep.
The other one is for the grain. We'll see if this even works before we work too hard at it.
I'll get these other guys going.
All right, I'll start with that.
It's not pretty when I try to outrun them.
Bella, Livy, come here.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Thank you. Ladies, I'm going to keep you nice and distracted, all right, while Grandma's working with Bella. Well, did I accidentally forget the brush? I am fired.
You forgot what?
The brush.
Oh,
Grandma's going to fire me, Lola. It's okay. But I promise I'll brush you tomorrow, okay? Promise. I'll give you double brushings tomorrow. Don't worry, the goats will keep us entertained while you eat. Okay? Livy races because she knows that there's a third bowl somewhere. So she eats as fast as she can so that she can go try and steal everybody else's food. Lola just eats fast because she's the biggest piggy. She puts it down. Here, let me get that out. Let me get that out of your hair. There you go. Oh, you're staring at me. Don't get mad at me. Here. Keep eating, okay? Whoops. Stay distracted. We're going to have to enter you guys into like piggy Pilates or something after all this food you're getting, though. All right? Because now that the weather's cooling off, you're not just going to be shedding it out here in the heat. What's up, Boo? What's up, Gizmo? Hey, dude. I saw the back of your legs and thought you were a Boo. Got a little bit of white back there with that black tail. What you think, Lola? Well, don't eat my hand, even though I'm putting it in front of you to eat. Here you go. Stay distracted, Livy. You're the one to worry about. I'm not going to steal your food. You know that. How many times I've been out here?
Good girl.
That is all yours. I am not dumb enough to stick my hand down there. Here, here. Keep going. Keep going. No, don't switch. I just put more food in there. Livy, how do you always win that? I'm impressed. How's it going?
She's taking some.
Nice. Do you want this bucket?
Yeah.
Here, in case you need more.
Okay.
I'll keep them going over here.
All right.
I think I've learned that more than anything, these piggies have a big fear of missing out. So if they think that Lola might have one more bite of food, gotta switch. They can't just enjoy what's in front of them. Right, Livy? Huh? I'll brush you tomorrow too, okay? Uh-oh, boss is coming over. Yep, you are being told to move. Lola, you eat like a pig, you know that? Well, don't look at me like that. There was a time when I wouldn't have never gotten this close to you piggies. I would have been too scared. But you guys have shown me that you're very, very chill. At least two of you, not Livy. Hang on, goats. Be your normal patient selves over there, okay? Let's go, goats. It's your turn.
P-Dub,
Hold up.
you're going to be in timeout.
I know. Well, Fox and P-Dub, they always police it, and then you got a Boo who takes a minute to realize he's got to go this way. You guys got to go this way. This way, littles. Come on. Come on. Grandma's going to put your scoop in there. Let's go.
You know who I had the most trouble with?
Who?
Gizmo.
I was going to say Gizmo. I should have said it.
Just knocked it all out on the floor.
I know. It's like they all go for the same bowl till they're all... There we go. All right. Then they're all quiet and happy for...
Yeah, for a little
120
while.
seconds. Oh, this guy knows what's up.
Do you use all of this?
No, just one scoop each.
All right.
I just put more in there than they need just to make sure I don't have to go back.
That's kind of what I did.
Okay. Riley, come here. Riley, you want your treat? Come here. There you go. That's kind of what I do, Mom.
Yep.
Just kind of spread the love. Speaking of, there you guys go. Huh? You can smell my pocket from a mile away,
It's always easier with two people.
I know, right? Folks, I'm here to tell you right now that these goats mind for Grandma better than me and Grandpa ever have even considered. Look how calm they're all being, including Fox and P-Dub.
It's temporary.
No, you got some secret that we don't know.
Well, at least they don't
Secret
jump
power.
on me. That's the one thing I don't let them do.
They're never this behaved.
You know, they do know how to get out of this by themselves.
A Boo will push.
Yeah.
He'll break out.
Yeah, I turned around thinking it was P-Dub and it was him, and I looked around and the other two were coming behind him,
Yep.
and, you
When
know,
a Boo's done, he's done.
chaos just broke out.
Yeah. The brothers sometimes have to give each other like a head five. It's weird. I guess it's like it's a head two. Oh, they're gonna do it again. Here we go. See, they do it and then they go right back to eating in the same bowls they were eating in. Oh, Gizmo, you gotta quit eating out of your brothers until yours is gone. Okay? A Boo-Boo's gotta grow too. A Bobo. Bobo, what's up, buddy? Uh-oh. Doggy jealousy. Doggy jealousy. Hi, Riley. Oh, I know. You're doing your special move. Oh, you done, Boo-Boo? You're getting close, aren't you? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do animal crackers. Okay, there's one. Two. Nope, I don't care which brother gets it. The other one gets this next one. Hey, here you go, Rambo. All right. Oh, yep, Boo-Boo's done. You don't wait. All right, well, fortunately, the big bros aren't done either, so I'll distract them with animal crackers. Don't look, P-Dub. Don't look. Come here, Fox. Come here, P-Dub. There you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. Boo Boo, you gotta get out of the way, man. You're gonna get stomped on if you don't get out of the way. I got nothing for you. Okay, I'm not the main squeeze today, buddy. Although I do want to pet you if you'll let me. Sometimes you don't let me pet you. You're too busy biting me. You're too busy biting me. See, you just bite my hand. And then Riley's like, I must police. Look at Grandma OCDing on the fence. Here, I got you. Trade me. Those are hard to do.
It's a challenge.
Let me know.
I will.
Boo Boo will definitely come over and try to help
Now
you.
you can. No, I'm kidding.
Here, I got it. No, I got it for real.
I just gotta get a boo. Usually I have 2 dogs in my face.
It's like Mike Rowe with Dirty Jobs. Remember that show?
The what?
Mike Rowe, Dirty Jobs.
Oh yeah.
Sweep
Yeah, and I did it
poop.
this morning too. So that's the second go around.
Well, you know, you can tell the big ones get up here and they just stand there with pride and
Yep.
lay their milk duds all over the place.
We're not doing any more dog food for the chickens. They're just leaving it on the ground.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. They get all excited for it and then they don't do anything with it. All right. Rev, Riley, I'm doing this for you. So you don't have milk duds all up in your fur, okay? All for you. And maybe the little goats, because I can tell this is Fox and P-Dub's poop. You have gotten very smooth with these gates, because they're kind of hard to get smooth with.
I'm not so sure it's smooth. At least it's not run for your life like it is with the pigs. They've eaten a lot of hay because I put a whole bunch out here this morning.
Yeah, I've noticed that if we kind of go lighter on the treats, which they're not treats, they're minerals, but if we go lighter on those, and
yeah.
Have they been eating the mineral blocks or whatever Dad calls those?
Well, Dad asked me that, but how do you know?
Good question.
I touched that one this morning and it was wet, but I don't know if that was condensation or, you know, and I asked them, but they didn't answer, so.
You make a good point, though. I mean, we'd have to know what they looked like before.
Yeah.
Dad probably has the before.
Well, that big one down there, I don't think anybody's done anything with,
Right.
but, you know.
Well,
they get minerals down there. I mean, they're getting it every day, twice a day down there, so.
I'm no goat expert, and I might catch flack for this, but I don't notice any split tail or anything weird with them, so.
Well, I can't say I don't notice anything weird with them, but.
Yeah, they're very weird. Good call.
And I'll tell you what I do that I know Dad doesn't, but to me, this is all still good hay.
Yeah.
So it goes on top because they usually eat what's under it anyway.
Yep. They're pretty spoiled goats, but.
Yeah, eventually we'll probably have to rake some of this out, but.
Yeah.
That's for another day.
Looks good, though. It's plenty. Do we need to put any of these little ones?
Well, do you think they need it?
Not really. We could move some from the big one that you just put some in.
Here's what I do. Because see, there's no little holes. You know how when they eat it, they drill a hole in it. There's no little holes.
Okay.
That one they will need some.
Okay. We can just transfer. It seems to be Fox and P-Dub that take the bigger one over here. Sometimes P-Dub will go over to this one because he likes to police these little guys.
Well, believe it or not, the dogs come in here, and if the littles are in here, they run off the other two.
Yeah.
That's our job, Mom. That's our job.
I'm glad these walls are very durable because...
Oh.
Uh-oh, what happened? Spider web?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on your face. Come here. I think you got it. I think you got it.
They're free.
Yep.
Oh, he's on my hand. Oh, Riley,
Oh,
what
now he's
is
on Riley.
with you?
I got him. He's off.
This must be some kind of a
I don't know.
motherly instinct or something.
How old was
or...
Libby when she started doing it? Like 5 or 6?
Well, I thought she did it because you and Dad would pet her that way. But these...
Libby's only gotten worse with it over the years.
Yeah, she really has.
Now it's just her move.
Because she's not tall enough that she throws me off balance. That
Right.
one can just literally,
I know.
you know.
Riley, you gonna be a goat today and eat some hay? What are you doing?
Riley,
She find something down there?
hey, let's eat your food. Come here. Come on, come here.
Oh, there we go. All you gotta do is wait for a chicken to get close to the fence.
Are you barking at me?
Yep.
Here's what I do with their dog food.
Okay.
She eats a lot more than he does.
Yeah.
So, because this one's heaping, I take some of the heaping out of it and move it over to the flatter one.
Smart thinking. Perfect. Even it out.
Yep.
Riley's like, hey, wait. And
Then she has to decide which one she wants to eat out of.
Yeah.
And sometimes she eats out of both. Right, girl? Oh, look at that.
I know.
Another
And
day.
you know what? I pulled all that out yesterday, and then she sat right down, and it just goes right back to it.
Oh, I got out here this morning, and she was a thorn bush. Literally.
Who are you barking at? Huh? You see any vultures or anything?
That's part of what she's been barking at, her and Revel both.
Tell you what, you can't tell the difference between her and Revel's bark.
Somebody wanted to know if we could take some blue and some pink spray and spray her pink and the other one blue.
It would be cool, but I don't know if I trust the brands that come out there. You never know what's in those things.
Yeah.
Chick Norris. It's good to see Chick Norris over here.
Hey, you're staying in.
Yep.
Trust me.
Oh, boo-boo.
It's happening. Did you tell him that you slept good last night because you didn't have to fight any raccoons?
Yeah. Yesterday she got up in my lap, but she does the thing where she like needs you.
I know.
And it hurts.
She comes up to me if I'm on the porch without my pillow, and she will use my leg like a scratching post.
Yep. She doesn't think twice about it.
Nope.
But hey, at least I've got baby on my side now too. So.
That's true. So do I.
Okay.
Oh, Sadie.
Oh, don't fall off, Miss Kitty.
There you go.
I get to sit in Grandpa's chair today.
You do.
That's special.
You have to take over the spot.
I know, I'm wearing his shirt.
Well, guys, Grandpa was going to try to be in this video, but he's had kind of a rough couple of days. They're still trying to level out the medicine, and it makes him pretty weak. And we're hoping Monday to get a hold of our primary care physician instead of the home health and see if they can help us out. And, you know, I just don't want him to get dehydrated, so we'll make it on the next video maybe with him on it. But he's doing good. He's, you know, still got everything going right except just getting that balance between whatever it is, blood work for the wafer and whatever.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you helping me. Did I do all right?
You nailed it.
Did I?
Yeah, those animals are going to be so disappointed when Dad comes back.
I doubt it. I tell you, the first day they were like, okay, this is weird. We're not used to her being in here by herself.
They mind you. They really do, especially the goats. I'm not making that up. I mean, we're also, I think we're doing the right thing by putting their minerals in the bowls and trying not.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because all we're doing is causing jealousy between them, and it causes Fox to lose his mind, and it's just better off.
I don't like to get out in the middle with the dogs and the goats, and because then I have to worry about Fox, and I, you know, it's inevitably going to be Fox, and I just hate to have to get upset with Fox, but that's the way it is. So
Dad's defensive player of the year. He likes to do the thing where he plays, you know, he's good at it. He's also got the frame for it.
Yeah.
He can keep Fox and Pete up behind him and feed the three littles all at the same time.
Yeah, he just, you know, he'll just put his legs like this and, you know, stand that way. If I do that, I got Riley between my legs. I'm riding her down the, you know.
We have the same problem. When Riley does that, our feet come off the ground.
I know. It's like, you know, and you don't expect it.
No, you don't.
But
she'll sneak attack you, and for a big dog, she can be very sneaky and quiet. She's hilarious, and she can also bark. Like Rev.
She does. And, you know, I was kind of leading the pack this morning, and the goats are kind of like, well, wait a minute, aren't we supposed to be ahead of you? You know, so all of a sudden, P-Dub takes off in front of me, Fox right, you know, on his heels, and I'm just keeping pace with them. The next thing I know, they stop completely so they can hit their head against a tree, you know, and I'm like, guys,
I know.
You just have to kind of figure out what their next move's going to be, and I'm not good at that yet.
Well, the other day, they both sat down, one on each side. And, you know, combined, they're over 200 pounds a dog.
I know.
And they're just so sweet. They're, you know, if I'm bent down, they're as tall, if not taller than I am sitting. And I'm just loving on them, and they're just enjoying it. And, you know, it's funny how they can be LGDs, and they can guard your land, and then they can also be very sweet puppies for you. Well,
I filled up the pool yesterday, I think it was, in the morning, and Riley likes to get in and get her feet all wet and everything. Revel will come stand next to me so that I take water out, rub it on his feet, rub it on his head, you know, and get him all wet and everything. Well, I'm doing that, thinking I'm doing the right thing. She spots something, takes off across me and Revel, and I'm soaking wet by the time I mean, it just threw me backwards, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny, I sit there and laugh at myself, but, you know, they are what they are, but they're both very, very good dogs. So
this is normal behavior for you with the chickens?
I think the chickens have figured out when we're on the porch, it's time to come around us.
I don't remember this happening.
Usually Beep Beep is out here crowing. Magneto's kind of learned because I squirt him to shut up, you know.
He gets it with the squirt gun.
I looked over this morning, Dad and I actually sat out on the porch, and I looked over and there was a chicken over there on the porch. And I looked over and I said, are you supposed to be on the porch? And I just kind of reached for the water gun, and boy, she was off.
Yeah, I pulled up and saw some chicken poop in your driveway and a few chickens. I'm like,
yeah,
Grandma can't be happy about that.
Well, I think my biggest frustration were those raccoons, and I made up my mind that I was going to trap them in the garage because I knew if I put it between the tractor and the dog food, they'd go in there.
Yeah.
Well, I had the smallest one in by 10:15 because they come in at dark, and you know I had it trapped. The other one I didn't even know till the next morning. I went out and baby and mama are looking at me like, are we supposed to be able to sleep to this noise, you know? So I had to call Chad, and he came in, got him out for me. And But last night it was cool enough that we just put the doors down. And that way I didn't have to watch cameras, because sometimes I'll get notifications and it's on the garden and, you know, 2 in the garage. But
well, Mama Kitty and Baby won the lottery around here. They were strays, and then you guys won Miss Kitty over, and then of course she had a few, and then now you got Baby, and they've just made this their home.
We didn't even know whether she was male or female because we couldn't get close enough to check. I mean, she'd come around Dad sometimes. She'd even crawl up on him when he was sitting down there, you know, but you still couldn't hold her and look, you know. So then people started saying, I think she's pregnant. And we were kind of like, really? Then we figured out she was female.
Well, she's very trusting now.
She is.
She'll just get up in your lap and do her thing.
I couldn't find them last night, and usually they're on top of my pilot, and I finally thought, well, I can't go to sleep till I know that they're okay, because I still didn't know if the possum was hiding in there.
Yeah.
So I went outside, and you know that one part on Dad's truck that's still covered up with it, that's where they're sleeping now.
Oh.
So.
Well, possums are weird.
I never saw it on the camera, so I'm thinking it went out at some point.
Good.
I'll keep checking tonight, because I think it's supposed to be cool enough, and I think we're supposed to get a lot of rain, and
yeah, we are.
I want them to be able to.
Over the next couple of days, we're supposed to get quite a bit of rain.
Yep.
So. They are just down there making sure everybody's safe.
I don't know if it's those buzzards that they're barking at. I never see anything, but
yeah, most of the time I don't either.
The ones around the tower.
Man, they just all over it. They got good eyesight too. Yeah, that's what they're looking at. They're looking up.
Yep. Well, so now.
What's up?
You got to worry about filming for yourself.
Yeah, too easy. Too easy. I'll give you a day off.
I couldn't have filmed a video by myself, and I didn't want to ask Dad to, and Dad really cannot be outside just yet. The biggest worry that they have is him falling.
Yeah.
And that's a big worry for me, because, you know, if I'm the only one with him, I'm supposed to catch him.
Well, we talked about how he was going to be amazing through all 8 weeks, and he's only been through 1 week, so he's got to buckle down and stay diligent.
He's doing good. I think it'll just be better after he gets past this 2nd week. I think that, you know, home health has been coming in, and they have trouble sticking his fingers and getting the blood and being able to measure. And of course, they have to have that INR. You probably all know what INR is. I didn't. And they send that in. That's how they adjust his medicine. And it's been kind of confusing. So, you know, it's just something I guess everybody has to put up with.
Well, all of this is better than the alternative.
Definitely.
So just gotta stick with it and get through it.
I got to tell you though, for all of you that have had open heart surgery, bypass surgery, whatever you have had, kudos to you. This was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be.
I know. I really wanted the surgery for you and Dad, because I knew when you guys left and had to go through that, you know, we were all worried, but you know, you guys were right there in the thick of it, and Dad had to go through it. I was happy that whenever you guys got home, but I knew there was still a long road to recovery, but at least that you had the comfort of being home and all that. But
that's how I felt too. You know, I wanted to be there when he came out of surgery and be with him. And basically, when the doctor did the consultation, you know, like they do after surgery, he told me that they were keeping him sedated for 7 to 8 hours. So he said, you know, you don't need to be in there. And I kind of took it as a, hey, you can go see him at 11 o'clock, but after that, we want him to rest. So I didn't stay in there the whole time, and I'm glad I didn't. There was times he did need to rest, and I just would go back to the room and, you know, let him have his time. But boy, I tell you, those nurses too.
Good people.
I used to think that's what I wanted to be when I grew up.
It'd be hard.
I couldn't do it.
It's a hard job.
I could not do it.
You know me, I can't handle what they deal with in there. I don't want to say the word blood, but I can't handle that. So
I can handle it if it's Dad. I mean, you know, I can do whatever I need to do to help Dad, but to help others like that, and we had some really, really good nurses, really good, and it just comes natural. It must be a God-given thing, because
it has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah, honestly, just being the kind of doctors that you guys had to go see, I just couldn't imagine. I don't know. One thing, I don't know if I could handle the visual, but two, the pressure.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle the pressure.
These guys, though, these two doctors, and they told us this at the hospital, they just got an award for doing over 100,000, I want to say, of these surgeries.
My goodness.
I'd have to clarify that with Dad. It was a lot. And, you know, when they're talking to you, explain them what they're going to do, they just make it sound like it's nothing, you know, like stitching you up after you, yeah. And man, you know, I think he realized after he had his consultation with me that I might have taken things a little lighter than what he intended them, you know, but it's kudos really to you people that have gone through it, because it was a lot more than I was expecting. It really was. And I think it was probably more than Dad, you know, made jokes about being out in 4 days, and on the 4th day, Dad was like, I am in no hurry. You make sure I'm okay before you send me home.
You know, it might be better not knowing everything going in.
I think so.
Learn it as you go, so that way there's, you know, you can kind of take those surprises on as they come. But
well, that's kind of what I did when I had my Meniere's and I had to have surgery on my ear, and I didn't ask a lot of questions, and I woke up and looked like I'd been in a car accident because I had all that white around my
You know, I remember that.
I know.
I was very young, but I remember that.
I know.
Because I came up in you were in like 3rd or 4th floor.
I don't remember that.
Because I remember looking out your room. You had a big window. Almost every room does, I'm just saying. But I just remember that view.
Yeah.
And I remember you being in there. And, yeah, I really did think that you got in some kind of, you know, because I was very young. Looked
like I'd been in a car accident. And the doctor walked in that morning and he said, you look really good. And I looked at him and said, I've seen myself in a mirror already. Don't give me that, you know. Anyway.
Yep.
Well, we're glad it's behind us. Yes. And we felt the prayers. Boy, did we feel the prayers. And a very special thank you and shout out to one of our Doss Farms family members who was on the other end of the phone for me the entire week. We chatted. She's a retired nurse, and I couldn't have done it without her. I'm not going to mention a name because we mention her quite often. She's always supporting us, and, you know, I just appreciate it. But I'm telling you, I felt the prayers. I felt the, you know, and just being able to pick up the phone and text her and know that she's there and she's texting me back, and, you know, we really, I couldn't have done it without her. I really couldn't. It was just, it was a good week from that standpoint. So
thank you all. Love you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, and they've probably already seen it, but now I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to put in a little clip because a lot of you sent stuff, and we got most of it before we left, but I know there's still stuff at the post office, which we were going to go and film that. But so we'll just kind of, instead of mentioning names and showing everything individually, I just put everything out on the table, and I'm just going to show you right now what all we got and the cards and all of that. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more thing. Grandpa did not have a TV on, nor did he have his phone until 2 days before we left the hospital. He just did not feel like it. He didn't want the TV on. The noise bothered him. I didn't get to the comments either, and I did not get to the emails. I don't know, guys, if we'll be able to catch up or not. There are so many, and we appreciate them. We may get to where we can read all of them. I know Dad, I think, has responded to some. I just don't know, with me taking care of him and the animals and all that, if I'm going to be able to help a whole lot. So please don't take offense if we don't respond. There is one lady that I told her before we left that I wanted to respond, and I still do, and I will to you because you had some specific questions that I want to address. So again, like Matt said, we just want to thank all of you, and we appreciate every one of you.
Yep.
So now, do we do rock and love? Do we do until next time, stay frosty? What do we say?
I usually say rock and love and until next time.
All right. So until next time.
You gotta put up this though.
I
thumb, index, pinky. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Love you.
Love you.
Because we do love you.
Yes, we do.
Thank you guys very much for the love and prayers, for real. Yes. It's meant the world to us, and we're praying for you guys too. I read the comments, and we know that there's prayers needed everywhere. So we love you guys. Until next time, God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.